This video is brought to you by EntrepreneurT-shirts.co, the world's #1 t-shirt store for entrepreneurs and hustlers. For a very limited time, you can get a massive 20% off your first purchase by using the discount code HUSTLE. Click the link in the description box below this video to see the full range of clothing now.
Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Chris Winter, the Friendly Entrepreneur, and in this video, I want to share with you my top 5 must-have Shopify apps for 2019. I use all of these apps and I think that they're really important to have if you're going to be setting up any new store. They're pretty much going to work with any store that you've got, whether it's a dropshipping store, it's your own product, whether it's a print on demand. These are all going to really help you make more sales, know more about your customers, and just overall have a better experience. Now, I've been using Shopify for probably 5 years, and the apps these days really have improved. They're a lot more flawless, and I've got a couple of really good ones, so definitely stay tuned. Now, I'm a relatively new channel. If you haven't seen me, I make videos about Shopify, making money online, and all this kind of good stuff. So please do subscribe if you can. I would absolutely love that. I'm going to be making lots of videos about Shopify, and I'm also going to be making a video about the best money-making apps on Shopify very soon. So definitely subscribe for that. But anyway, I don't want to waste your time. Let's jump into it with the first app. Let's go. This now with the first app, and the first one is called Lucky Orange. Now, it's got a really weird name, but don't let the name fool you. This is definitely one of the most powerful Shopify apps I've ever used. It's incredible. So what is Lucky Orange? Well, essentially, it allows you to see exactly what your customer is doing on your website through a number of different ways. So you can see things like heat maps, which really shows where most people are hovering their mouse, where they're kind of looking at with their eyes. You can also see full-on recordings of what people are doing on your website. You can also see where they're clicking the most, where they're scrolling their mouse. But I think the best way for me to show you is actually to jump into one of my websites. And I'll go to Lucky Orange right here. You can see it right here. You can see that we can actually have all of the different times in which people are actually on this website. So you can see right here, this is a person from America who's come from Tempe, Arizona. Apologies if this is you. You can also see where they've actually come from. So this one here was from an ad. That's really cool. And you can see other things like this. You can see that this one was from one of my YouTube videos. And then you can actually see how long that they've spent on the website. So here, this one spent 7 minutes. They've had a high number of activity, 16 pages. And what's really cool is if we click play. So we'll just watch this right now, and you're going to see that this is actually going to show you a full video of what the person actually did. So it looks like this person here was on a mobile, and they've come to this site here directly. They're looking through the photos, and they're looking through all of the different photos, just swiping. You can see that that's going to be their finger touch. And then he's scrolling down right here, maybe reading the description. So it's really interesting to see maybe, okay, are they looking at the description for a long time? Are they even looking lower than this? Are they going to click download now? Are they going to go back? It looks like here they've now gone to the menu. So they're going to go to another section. They're going to check out the other items. Look, I'm not going to go too much through this, but you can actually see if we go here, we can actually see all of the times, even when they've gone up through to the cart. So that's Lucky Orange, an incredibly powerful app. It's kind of, I always find it a little bit funny that this is kind of legal, but it clearly is. So definitely get this one. This one here is $10 a month, and it's totally worth it. You can get higher plans if you've got a lot more traffic, but for most people, $10 a month is going to be good. And even if you end up just using it for like a month, say, you can get a really good idea of how your customers are actually using your website. And it's a great way to kind of have a bit of a look. It's essentially going behind someone's shoulder and seeing what they're actually doing on the website without kind of having to do any kind of testing or anything like that. So Lucky Orange is great as well. I'll put a link in the description box below for this one. Okay, so the next app is called Incutup, and it's definitely one of my favorite upsell apps. In fact, it's my favorite upsell app, and it's the only one I would really want to use these days. I'll show you exactly what it is and the reasons why I like it. This is one of my websites, EntrepreneurT-shirts.co. We sell, motivational and entrepreneur t-shirts. I'm actually wearing one right now, my entrepreneur definition shirt. I'll put a link in the description box below. But essentially what I like about this is that it's a upsell plugin that doesn't have pop-ups, so it doesn't distract the people, and it's not easy to close out of. So let's say we like this shirt here. This is the Hustle Collar shirt. We'll add this one to the cart, but I want to get you to buy 2 shirts because obviously it's always good to do that. So you can see right here, I've got the Hustle Collar t-shirt, and now I've got this little thing here in my cart that says there's a deal notification. So you can add, my cart qualifies for a one-time deal, add the Hustle DMC t-shirt for just $19.95, so add it as a sale. And if all I need to do is click this accept one-time deal, and what it's gonna do is now add that into the cart, and it's gonna allow you to get that complete upsell without ever distracting the person, and now it's in the cart. So I'll just quickly show you what it looks like in the back end. So this is the back end on another one of my websites, Insta Presets. You can see that this is the offer right here. It's free for one offer, but you can pay something like $14 a month and you can do up to 25 different separate offers. But I'll quickly show you right here. It's got a lot of settings in which you can change. So you can say that I want this item to pop up when another item is in the cart. So we've got it right here. You can change how it looks. You can change all the text. You can change it to maybe accept deal, add to downloads, add to cart. So many different things in which you can do it. And what I really like about it, like I said before, is that it's not one of those kind of annoying pop-ups which kind of scare users off often because there's just so much like in your face kind of thing. It's just there. It's easy just to click one, add to cart, and then it goes straight to checkout. Highly recommend in-cart upsell. You're going to be making a lot of money with this app. I'll put it in a link in the description box below too. Okay, so the next must-have app is called SEO Image Optimizer. This one's got nearly 6,000 reviews on Shopify, 4.7 reviews, and it's a really basic app, but one that you should install in pretty much all of your Shopify sites. So essentially what this does is changes the alt tags and the title tags on all of your images without you having to do it yourself. So it's a really, really easy, lightweight plugin to add. One-click install, gets it up in less than 30 seconds, and you can start improving your SEO. It's pretty much one of these set and forget kind of apps. I'll show you quickly on one of my websites here. This is it. It's really basic. So essentially all you're going to do is you can add the product title. This is going to be in the image, the alt tag as well. And then you can add something else. So what I've got here is I've got a few other kind of keywords that I want in pretty much all of my images. So what it's going to do is go through all of your images, and whenever you upload an image, this is going to be what the tags are for it. So let's say if it was going to be for one of these presets, it might be Teal Dreams Lightroom preset. That's going to be the product title, and then you're going to have this after it as well. So I think you guys understand that. You can just click sync images. It does it automatically anyway, but if you've just done some updates, you can do it as well. Again, this is one of those really basic apps. It's free, it's lightweight, doesn't really slow down your website at all, but it's gonna make a big difference, and it's gonna allow you to get your products and your product images even found in things like Google search and Google image search. So again, one of these really nice lightweight apps that I pretty much install on all of my Shopify sites. Okay, so the next app is called Privy. It's a super popular app. It's really basic, really allows you to do pop-ups and kind of exit intent pop-ups as well, but it does it in a lot nicer way than a lot of the other kind of sites and apps as well. I'll just show you quickly an example of what it would look like. If we jump to my Entrepreneur T-shirts website, I've got one that comes up pretty much after around about 3 seconds. And you can see it here on the website now. This pop-up's come up, and you can see that and you can see now on the website, this pop-up's come up, and I'm going to be giving away a $10 gift card pretty much to anyone who enters in their details. So this app is great for capturing emails. So if I click here, I can add my name, Chris, and then we'll add testemail@gmail.com. Then I can click this, and then essentially people are going to get their free coupon for $10 off. The great thing is you can really customize the design. So I've added this background, added all this text right here. You can add images as well. And if I click send me my coupon, you can see that it's just going to load now. And then it automatically comes up, and there you go. So the person now has a coupon code that they can copy and paste and use it at checkout. And also, I've also got their email address as well, which is really cool. Super useful for building your email lists. They've also got other things like where you can spin a wheel for exit intents, which is another really kind of fun way of gamifying getting your email addresses. But it's a really great app, works super well. Their free plan's really quite good. If you want to use their paid plan, it works as well, but it's a little bit more expensive. But one good thing about that is that you can also start to send automated campaigns as well with Privy and their paid plan, But yeah, highly recommended. I really do like Privy as well. Now, one app that I really like and one that you guys should definitely check out is called Digital Downloads. And this one here is made by Shopify themselves. What it essentially allows you to do is upload files and attach them to your products. And then essentially you can sell them as a digital download. So one thing that I do is use these to sell my Lightroom presets, which I sell on my instapresets.com website. So if you look right here, this is the back end of the digital downloads. Essentially, it allows you to connect to your product feed, and then all you need to do is upload a zip file, and then you can attach it. So when someone checks out, rather than getting their postal address, they just simply get a link to download the file, and then you get paid for it. So this can be a really good idea if you want to be starting to sell digital products. You might want to sell courses. You might want to sell something like presets like me. You might want to sell an ebook, all of these kind of things. This is the free app and it's made by Shopify, so it works really quite well. And it's definitely one of my favorite kind of apps that you can use just as a bit of a bonus if this might be your kind of side hustle. It's always good to have a digital download. Again, you could even offer something for free, and again, to try and like get some email captures as well. So highly recommended digital downloads by Shopify. It works really well. It's pretty much on autopilot. Once you've uploaded the file, everything's done for you. So definitely check that one out. Okay, another app that I really like to use, and if you're on social media, especially Instagram, is called InstaFeed. It's a free app and it's really, really good. Essentially, it allows you to have a feed of your Instagram on your website. Super easy. It's just a little bit of code that you can just add to anywhere on your website. And you can see right here, I've added it to my Entrepreneur T-shirts website. What you can do is just really adjust it the way that you want it to look. So you can adjust the padding right here in between these photos. You can adjust how many photos you want on each column, on each row. You can adjust whether or not if you click it, it'll take you to the Instagram photo. I don't actually have that enabled right now, but you can see as I hover, it's got that nice little Instagram logo. This is a super easy app to use. It's really lightweight and it just works. It's one of these nice apps that really just works. So if you don't have a lot of photos on your website, this can be a really good way to add a bunch of photos directly from your Instagram, and it updates whenever you add more photos. It's definitely one that I really do like. For example, on my Entrepreneur T-shirts one here, I've added people taking selfies with all of the different T-shirts that you can buy. So it's a nice way maybe that you could have your clients or your people who bought your products, and you can share them. It's a really good way to kind of have that essentially social proof on your website. So this one's called InstaFeed. It's free, definitely worth checking out. Okay, another app that I think pretty much everyone should have on their Shopify website is called Product Reviews, and it's actually made by Shopify. Again, it's a fantastic app. Now there are paid Shopify review apps, but I actually think that this one's really good and it's free, so why not use it? So you can see it here on my website. You can actually have these little stars on just under the thumbnails on each of the products, but the main part is on the actual review section is underneath. I've adjusted it a little bit with the CSS, but you can see a couple of the different reviews people have left. You can adjust all of the different star ratings, how they're going to look, the colors, and you can also let people review obviously on your website. So for example, if you click write a review, someone can add their name, their email, gmail.com. You can also add in your own kind of custom fields. So let's add an order number in here. They can choose a rating, so let's do 4 stars. Then they can do a title, and this is where they write their review. And then you can submit it, and then that goes in for to be on the website. So it's a really good way to kind of get that social proof. If you don't have reviews on your website, you really should be, because it really does make people trust the website a whole lot more. Essentially, if you think about Amazon.com, one of the major reasons why that website's so good is that they've got so many reviews. They've got hundreds of thousands, if not millions of reviews on all of their products. And it really makes you think, if you come to a different website, you come to your Shopify website, you think, yeah, okay, is this good? Is it legit? Okay, I've seen these reviews. It's definitely one to check out. I've found that the Shopify app review app works really well. It's relatively basic. It's quite a lightweight app, which is good. There are other ones that you can use like Yotpo. It's pretty popular as well, but I actually just find that the Shopify one works probably a little bit easier for me because you don't have to stuff around too much. It's pretty much a set and forget kind of thing. It's definitely a great app. So there you go, guys. There are a couple of my must-have apps for 2019. Hopefully you got this far, and if you did, love it if you leave a thumbs up because that's always appreciated. And definitely make sure to subscribe because I'm going to be making more and more Shopify content very soon. That's it for me. I'm going to go have a coffee, and I'll see you next time. Bye.